Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns, like it said in the thumbnail. Um, Host of that show called Sports Plus Life. I hope everybody is enjoying their Monday. De Cinco de Mayo, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Yeah, what up, what up, what up? Loma, what it do, homeboy? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Es Cinco de Mayo. May 5th to me. Anyway, hope everybody. It's ugly weather. It's been some nasty little rain today. That kind of make you want to stay in the bed and sleep wetter. You heard me. Make you want to stay in the bed and sleep wetter. Hey, what it do, homeboy? How you feeling? Bye. What going on with you? Bye. What going on with your little ma? Big little ma. What it do, boy? What it do, boy? How was your day, homie? How was your day? I'm still trying to get my shit together. But again, I hope everybody had a wonderful day, despite the weather. The weather didn't really start kicking butt until, thankfully, after I was off the bus. I'm doing good, man. It was when I was on my way to pick London up that the weather started acting funky, but that's all right. That crossover. Boy, see, sometimes he need to pass the ball. Oh, they called a foul on that. Okay. I'm sorry. I mean, also, while I'm doing this, I am watching the Celtics and the Knicks. So, got a lot of stuff going on. And I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. You heard me? I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. All right. And joining me early, David, what's up, boy?
What up, homie?
Ain't nothing much. I'm just getting my beginning segments in. It is May 5th, 2025.
Yeah, I got that.
5525.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. I hope you guys like the new thumbnail. Gotta get and I posted those shirts online yesterday on Facebook. I gotta shout Kia out. She did her thug thizzle with them shirts.
Tell her I said hi.
She's at her house. Did you see?
Well, when you see her, I tell her I said hi.
Okay. I will.
Right.
No, we'll do.
All right, cool.
I don't know if she's watching now, but I don't know. But I gotta definitely. Hey, she did her thing with the shirts. She did her thing with the. Did you see the shirts yesterday? Did you see the shirts I put them on Facebook yesterday?
No, I didn't. I don't be on Facebook. Let me see the shirt.
I know.
Grab me a shirt. Grab me a shirt.
Well, I'm gonna just go to my Facebook page, bro.
I don't be on Facebook like that.
I don't be honestly. I don't either. I post. I literally don't even scroll through Facebook. Rarely do I actually scroll through Facebook and look at shit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
I got you, Brandon. I'm showing you.
My Brandon, the wife is showing me. All right.
All right. Cool.
Them good looking shirts. All right. She did her thing. I'll give her that. How much for the shirts?
Yeah, I'm gonna be rocking the one with the purple outline. Saturday, I have to DJ a college graduation party on Saturday, and I'm gonna be rocking
what college?
That. It's a college in Chesterfield. I don't know.
Nah, one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's a college in Chesterfield.
One of them shits.
But somebody somebody is getting a degree. They're getting their education.
Education in this motherfucker. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Roman's 8th grade ceremony, you're going from middle school to high school ceremony.
Correct.
is May the 29th.
That's damn.
That's the same
day. Going to high school?
Yeah, and that's the same day that the twins graduate from high school.
What twins?
Fats and Kayla.
God damn, they're going to high school already?
They're graduating from high school. They're going to college.
What the fuck? Trina that old?
Nigga, you that old. Look in the fucking mirror.
Well, I can still pull it off, so that's the difference.
No,
Trina
they're going to college. Both of them.
They're going to college?
Yep, out of Virginia. Out far. They're going away from Highland Springs. I told him. I've been telling them that for the last 4 years. Keep your grades tight and get the farther fuck away from here.
You know where they're going?
Yeah, Fats is going. He's starting off at Radford. Then going to transfer to Virginia Tech. He got
Nice.
offered a scholarship by Tuskegee.
Not bad.
And Kayla's going, I think, North Carolina A&T or North Carolina Central, something, but it's in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I
She
think
should take it.
I think it's a HBCU though.
Yeah, of course, North Carolina. That's all North Carolina majority is HBCUs.
Well, except for Duke, Carolina, Wake Forest.
Yeah, except for those ones. Except for those ones.
Except for the other 5.
Yeah, except for the Final Four.
Except for the ACC schools. Yeah,
except for the ACCs. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But no, Kayla should take it.
No, she is. No, I mean, I saw him last Thursday, and I didn't know exactly which decisions they were making, and I told him, I said, because I didn't think I was going to be able to make the graduation because I thought it was early during the day.
Yeah.
But they said it's not until like 7:30, and I was like, oh shit, I can make it. And then after that, but then after that, I looked on Parent Square, which is a Henrico County thing, and it said Romans Jones is at 6:00 the same day. I say, God damn! I said, okay, I'm gonna pull this off because I'm gonna see my son walk. I'm gonna see my son walk now.
Yeah, of course.
I'm definitely gonna see my son walk, but I'm hyped though that I can see my little brother and sister walk too though. That's all right. But what are we gonna talk about today, David?
I don't know, these nuts. I mean, that's a never-ending topic,
That's
bro.
never-ending topic.
I mean, I feel like that's
topic.
never. These nuts is always going to be around. It's been around since the dawn of time.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's going to continue.
Hey, there was let there be light and let there be these nuts.
These nuts, motherfucker. God damn it.
Ooh, I mean, naturally.
What you got, bro?
All right, so definitely got to go over the NBA playoffs. I'm watching the Knicks and the Celtics right now.
Oh, okay.
But there was a couple of game 7s this weekend. Got to go over the second round, which has already started. And then I want to talk. I definitely want to talk. The Diddy case started.
It started. It ain't supposed to start till. Oh shit! It did. Yeah, the prelims. That's
the Diddy
right.
Case started, and I also want to discuss more. Bless you. I also want to discuss more topic. A little bit more topic of Shannon Sharpe watching a small snippet of a video from the 5150.
Honestly, I don't know shit about his case.
Well, Shannon. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
Oh, about that case where he done mess with that girl.
Yeah, and threatened to kill her and some more shit.
That OnlyFans bitch.
Yeah.
The shakedown.
Yeah. The sharp down, we'll call it.
There you go.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go. But okay, the second round. We have all 4 matchups for the second round of the NBA playoffs. Game 1 of the second round between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Indiana Pacers happened last night. Indiana won Game 1 in Cleveland. I don't think people are saying Cleveland's in trouble. The Pacers are a really good team. You just don't know none of their superstars. I mean, you got Tyrese Halliburton. As long as his daddy ain't running on the court cussing niggas out, I swear Giannis should have punched that nigga.
That's how your daddy. That's how your daddy need to be.
Hey, bruh, Giannis.
That's how your daddy need to be.
Giannis, it's good to be being proud of your son, but you gonna really get in the face. Giannis is a champion, bruh. Tell your son to get one, bitch ass nigga. Old Tony Todd Candyman looking motherfucker. Stay off the goddamn court. Now the NBA done banned you from a few games, and you deserved it.
Fair,
jackass. Stop making up look bad, you old jackass. But
you know what? He proud of his son. You got to give him that.
Yes, of course. But nigga, I mean, be gracious in victory. I mean, nigga, you didn't pass one ball. Pause. You didn't score one basket. You didn't make one alley-oop. You won't even sitting on the bench. Be proud of your son. If you're gonna run on the court and hug your son. He made the game-winning shot to win the series. Hug your son. Don't get in Giannis's face. When Giannis Giannis would have been within his right to bust his ass.
I'm surprised Giannis didn't.
Giannis is a class act. Giannis ain't. But so the Pacers are up. Well, the Pacers are up 1-0. I still think Cleveland is going to win that series. But
All right.
Darius Garland needs to come back. Darius Garland definitely needs to come back. But say what?
Time for bed tonight.
Oh yeah,
Bye,
time for bed. Time for bed. Good night.
Bye, child.
But in the game sevens, the first game 7 this past weekend was the Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. And wouldn't you know it, the Los Angeles Clippers turned back into the Los Angeles Clippers that everybody knows and loves. They got their
dropped the ball and got the shit kicked out of them. Yeah, pretty much.
Shit kicked out of them. And I'm like, you know what? And I watched all 7 games of that series, and it's only the Clipper curse of how they lost that series. Bro, the Clippers were better than the Nuggets 5 of the 7 games. They got lazy and lackadaisical at the end of game 1, and they let Aaron Gordon hit slam a buzzer-beating dunk to beat him in game 4. The only games that the Nuggets were really better than the Clippers was game 7, obviously, and game 5. Game 5 and game 7. Game 5 and game 7. And this is one nigga that I got to point out. James Harden, you suck. You suck. You suck ass. I just want you to know that.
Well, that's why James Harden need to go ahead.
He's a choke artist. James Harden's a choke artist.
Correct. Overpaid babysitter is the term we use. Overpaid babysitter.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, Hampton, I did beat you to it. James Harden, you are trash. When it comes to he's an amazing regular season individual player, but when the money is on the line, David, game 7, James Harden had 7 points, bro.
That was it.
Game 7, your season's on the line. He had 7 points.
Oh, you cut
7 points.
Yeah. What's up? It's hailing outside. What kind of shit?
It was doing that earlier here in Richmond.
Man, look here. We need to cancel that weather. I don't like that shit. You know that shit at all. Cancel that shit. All that shit right there. Hand me another beer while you're at it.
Wow.
Love you though. James Harden, garbage. Hot garbage.
7 points. Now Kawhi Leonard had 22 points, but Kawhi has a championship resume. The only thing the only positive that the Clippers take out of this series and at this season is that Kawhi Leonard finally finished the season healthy.
Finally, about time.
But James Harden, again, every time when you cannot depend on him, James Harden sucks.
And how much they paying him?
Too much to be garbage when it's money time. This is why I fuck with Westbrook, because Westbrook, plays for the Nuggets. Westbrook went out there and had him a game. Westbrook went out there and because say what you want about Russell Westbrook, you may get turnovers and no, he's not the 3-point shooter that everybody wants everybody to be now. But it's one thing Russell Westbrook is going to do every game. That is show up and leave it all on the floor every night. Right. Every night.
Okay.
Every night. You can always count on Russell Westbrook to do that. He shows up every night, leaves it all on the court every night, gives you maximum effort every night. And I'm rooting for either him or Jimmy Butler with Golden State. I'll get to Golden State in a minute. Him or Jimmy Butler to win it. To win it. One of those old dogs needs a ring.
All the old dogs need a ring, dog.
Well, no, one of them, because I'm talking about players who give max effort, man. They deserve it. And people tried to clown Westbrook, and that was really Skip Bayless bullshit that they just tried to clown him so much when he was with the Lakers. Westbrook's a great player. He's a great player. He's always been a great player, and he's a team guy too. I guarantee you this: if the Clippers had Westbrook last in Game 7, I bet you they would have won.
All right, it's not going on my fingers. All right, good night. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
And that's just ridiculous. James Harden would be a fucking shame to himself.
You figure in any other league he would be, but again, back to what he's making, he's not. It's just another day. It's a Monday. It's a Sunday. It's a Saturday. And when they get over that, maybe they'll just cut his ass and be done with it. James Harden ain't had his heart in the league in some years.
I used to
They're
say
just
this about James Harden about 5 years ago on the show when it was just audio. I used to say if James Harden was your number one option, you will never win a title. I'm about to say now, if James Harden is your number two option, you're not going to win a title.
yeah, because he's shit.
When it matters most. It's like he tries so hard to draw fouls when he has the ball. And when that doesn't happen, when you realize the referees are making you play, it's like he just quits.
James Harden is about James Harden. That's the simple, obvious answer to it. James Harden cares about James Harden. What's in James Harden pocket and what's best for James Harden.
So now we have the Nuggets versus the OKC Thunder. The Thunder won 68 games. SGA is probably going to win MVP. He should win MVP. But I'm going to be honest with you. I got the Nuggets winning this series.
Fair enough.
I think the Nuggets are too big. I think, even though Hartenstein and Chet, they're very good, big men. But Chet is still a little too slim.
Right.
Aaron Gordon or Jokic can body him up. And I just think Denver's going to win this series. And then in the other series, in the other game 7, that was last night, Houston versus Golden State. Game 7. Remember, Houston beat Golden State in game 6. Golden State had a chance to put them away, and they didn't. So Golden State just went to Houston and just kicked the shit out of them in the game 7. Who knew? Even though it was predictable, though. Buddy Hield had 33 points.
Apparently Houston knew. They went into it like, we going to beat the fuck out of these motherfuckers.
Bruh, Houston, everybody's saying, well, Houston, they have lack of shooting, this, that, and the third. Houston, they're the guy who they build to be their biggest star was trash in every game but one this series. That dude, Jalen Green. Like, if I was Wingstop, I would drop his ass from a Wingstop commercial.
Here's the thing. I feel like here's the trend that the NBA is doing. You don't have to be a LeBron. You don't got to be a Steph Curry. You just got to be average. You just have to be average now. Me and you can be the next big thing. You don't have to be a superstar.
Let's do it.
I got too much to do.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? But you don't have to be super athletic. You don't got to be 6'8". You don't have to have a 48-inch vertical and all this other shit. You just got to be average. And they'll build you up to be the next big thing. Then what? So I think that's where it's going with the NBA as far as that's concerned. So why bother? Like I said, the NBA is not my bag anymore.
I mean, it's the reason why it's not mine the way it used to be, but the playoffs, watching these playoffs has reminded me of what the NBA once was because they're letting them play. Now, right now, the Knicks are falling into playing the Celtics game, and I don't understand why.
It's the Knicks versus the Celtics all over again. That's just going to be what it's going to be. So Knicks versus the Celtics all over again.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Knicks are about to get smoked.
Of course. Now the Knicks, they need a superstar.
The Knicks have a superstar. They just, for whatever reason, the Knicks have 2 superstars, but for whatever reason, they just can't do nothing with Boston this season. They just beat the Pistons, 6 tough games. They beat the Pistons. And that was honestly because Detroit didn't know how to close games, to be honest with you. But Detroit's future is looking great. I'm just gonna tell you that. But Jalen Brunson is a superstar. Karl Anthony Towns, Cat, is a superstar. But the Knicks, they just, for whatever reason, they can't fuck with Boston at all. Like, they didn't even beat them once during the regular season. And I'm just watching them right now just throw a brick after brick. Okay, Brunson just hit a 3. Okay.
It's the curse of the Knicks versus the Celtics, man. It's just going to be that. Best chance was Patrick Ewing days.
The last time the Knicks and the Celtics played in the playoffs, the Knicks won. That was a long time ago. I'm just saying.
Long fucking time ago. A long time ago. I didn't have gray hairs then, folks. I didn't
No,
have
you
I didn't
didn't.
have these.
No, you didn't. That was back in 2012. No, you didn't. Well, 2013. No, you didn't.
But I didn't have a bit of hair on my face back then. But then again, the Knicks had talent back then.
That was a team where they had Melo,
Mhm.
Jason Kidd, J.R. Smith.
Mhm.
This next team here is damn good.
Okay.
It's just for whatever reason they just can't like.
They
If
crap
they
the
beat-
bed
if
when
they-
it comes
if
to Boston.
If they beat Boston once in this series, I'll be impressed.
They crap the bed when it comes to Boston.
I'm
A
gonna
New
be
York
honest.
team can't beat another New York team. Get out of here.
New York beats. Yeah, I mean the Celtics are just they're just playing the Celtics game. Call it was a jump ball, a walk or something. I mean the Celtics are up 8, but I'm just like, what's going on?
Fair.
You know, because I hate Boston. Fuck Boston. I'm rooting for New York like I'm a damn Knicks fan. Spike Lee would be proud of me.
Yeah, he
Fuck
would.
Boston.
He would.
But the other game 7, like I said, the Warriors, man.
Okay.
Buddy Hield had a playoff career high 33 points. He made 9 threes. He did what Steph Curry usually do. Steph Curry had an efficient game. He only had like 22 points, but he led the team in assists, led the team in steals. He had 19 in the second half. But the Golden State they did what they should have done. This is a young Rockets team who I believe they may need to get rid of the guy who's supposed to be their biggest star, even though Şengün was an all-star. I think Şengün is going to be terrific. He's kind of cut from that Jokic cloth. But I just want to see how far. I just want to see Steph and what can Steph and playoff Jimmy do? Because Jimmy Butler. This is Jimmy Butler versus Anthony Edwards, or Steph. Like Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves took out the Lakers in 5 quick games.
Quick games.
So Anthony Edwards he's being a dragon slayer. Last year he took out AD and Booker, and he took out Jokic, and now he takes out LeBron and Luka and all of that shit. So, I mean, stylistically, the Timberwolves should win. Because the Warriors are shorter than the Lakers, and that's what the T-Wolves beat the T-Wolves used the Lakers' lack of size against them.
So here goes an off the wall question for you. How long do you think Steph got in him?
I give Steph another 2 years
at best.
Yeah.
Max healthy?
Yeah, because the way his game. This is why now I will say this: having Jimmy Butler come there and they just extended him will help because Jimmy Butler, you can run the offense through Jimmy, and Jimmy gets to the free throw line, and not Steph doesn't have to run around the court the whole time trying to make a three. Jimmy Butler helps. But I give Steph, he's 37 years old. I give him about 2 years.
2 years?
3 tops.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say. Because
he may leave because when Draymond leaves, because when Draymond's contract is up, they're not going to re-sign Draymond.
They'd be stupid to do it.
No, I mean, look, they gave him 4 years, $100 million 2 years ago because he's Steph's enforcer and he can run the offense and he's a hell of a defensive player. But Draymond,
he's 6 free fouls.
Draymond is 35, huh?
He's 6 free fouls.
No, Draymond, he's one of the best. He's one of the best defensive players ever, and he can still do that at a high level because the Houston's all-star center, he took him smooth out the game. He was irrelevant. So Draymond can still, Draymond is on that level of he can defend like, he's on that when it comes to great defensive players. He's on that level of Rodman and Ben Wallace.
Hey,
No, he is. He is.
All right.
He is. He's not the shot blocker, Ben Wallace. I think Ben Wallace is the greatest shot blocker ever. But as far as the way he generally plays defense, he's locked down. He's locked down when he can control his temper.
Right.
So the 4 series you got Cleveland, Indiana, New York, Boston, Oklahoma City, Denver, and Minnesota, Golden State. So now, before we get into Diddy,
Pause.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp, man. Gabby. Now you're familiar with this issue with Shannon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead and explain to your husband.
I was gonna grab alcohol.
Okay.
Alcohol. Well, you grab your alcohol.
All right. Well, here you take this.
Well, I gotta explain it to you. Well, you don't be keeping up with things.
No, I don't. No, don't do it.
She was white too, wasn't she? She was white.
Yeah.
But she don't want her name to be out there though.
Too late now. When his lawyer put the text messages out, you saw her name.
Yeah. She started out trying to do it anonymous.
That which I thought was hilarious, but them text messages, boy. Them text messages. That
I didn't get to read the text messages.
You didn't read the text messages.
I didn't see the text messages.
I got the text messages. I got the text messages. Hold on, because this is hilarious. Let's see. Here we go. All right. All I
know is that he took a step back from his job and all that other jazz.
Yeah.
Well, he took a step back from ESPN. He's still doing Nightcap. And he's still doing Club Shay Shay. The girl's name is Gabriella Zuniga or Zuniga. Now David. Yeah, her name is Gabriella. Yeah, y'all got that in common.
Who said that?
That's the girl's name that's accusing.
Oh.
All right, David, you ready to hear these text messages? Because I'm going to see if you can keep a straight face.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, these are the text messages that this girl sent to Shannon Sharp. I don't know why the lawyer released these statements, but to me, it was just pure comedy. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're fucking me.
That's what she pulled out? That's what she put out. That's Shannon Sharp.
That's what she said. Oh, there's more. There's more. I know you missed this big juicy ass. 25,000 for each cheek.
He's overpaying. That's his problem.
Here's another text. I want you to put that baby gravy in me. Then I can do baby gravy. Then I can do
now? Baby gravy.
Baby gravy.
Baby gravy. Hey, man. Baby gravy. Carry on. Oh Lord. That's a new one.
Yo, bro. When I heard that, bro.
Baby gravy?
Yeah.
What do you put on your chicken? Is it beef gravy? Chicken gravy? Baby gravy.
They're like, really? Ew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Goddamn. No, I think I got it.
Hold on. Let me give you I want to give you a disclaimer, Yuritsa. This is a very adult podcast. Listen at your own risk.
Baby gravy. Baby gravy.
The next text message says, again, disclaimer, listen at your own risk. I'm a grown ass man here, and I am off the clock.
Baby gravy.
Hey, bro, You ain't never gonna look at biscuits and gravy the same again, bro.
No, not even, bro.
As soon as you see that, you're gonna think about Shannon Sharp, bro.
Hey, look at all this white baby gravy. Take that shit back.
Okay,
Look at
so
that brown gravy.
here's the next one. I want to put my tongue in your ass hole and then marry you. And then marry you. Then marry you.
At the same time? Man, look, that's a talented motherfucker, man. Give him his flowers.
No, you mean who? Who talented?
Oh no, she gonna do that.
She's the one writing these text messages, bro. This ain't him.
She a talented broad. Let me tell you that much right there. I mean, is this post taking the shit or after? Before or after the poop?
Ooh. She would be a different breed if that was post taking the shit. Ooh.
Ain't nobody got nothing on her.
Because that's just nasty.
She
gonna
lick it clean and then
the next one. That's my daddy. Fuck, I want you to put a big black baby in me. First of all, that's how you know what her ethnicity was. Big black baby.
Baby gravy.
Big black baby.
Baby gravy. Baby gravy.
That what she said, man.
Hey, look, that's the name of this episode, kids. Baby gravy.
She said, you better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with me for life after you put a big black baby in me. Yeah.
Stop right there. See, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stuck with you for life. Ooh, that means even in death, I can't get away from you.
Now,
crazy.
What you didn't know that since you're not familiar with this situation, D, what you didn't know is this was an OnlyFans chick.
Of course, obviously.
And at the time that Shannon Sharp first started dealing with this chick, he was 54, she was 19.
Ooh.
Why you think Monique said what she said? Come on now.
Fair enough.
Oh boy. Oh.
54 and 19.
Were they dating?
I guess they would. I don't know, because they were dealing with each other for about a year and a half. And see, what I don't understand is how are you going to sit there and accuse somebody of doing something but label the relationship a complicated consensual relationship? Does that make sense? Okay, so they were not dating; they were just butt buddies. They were friends with benefits. If that's the case? I mean, but you know, some people deal with friends with benefits longer than others. Okay, but it's like what I heard happen was remember when that Instagram came out of him live, him doing something to somebody. Mama Michelle. Yeah, I remember that shit. I think she felt some type of way. I guess they may not have been dating, but she may have thought that they were dating. You understand what I'm saying? See, and I'm talking to one of my boys in the chat. She may have thought that they would have been dating because now all of a sudden you're feeling some type of way. Now, this is a shakedown. I mean, look, you have to read between the lines. And now I'm going to get a little deep. You have to read between the lines. Shannon Sharp was closing in on a $100 million deal for his podcast. He's about to get that super duper bag. And then all of a sudden, right after that gets announced,
right
now we're gonna sue you for $50 million. Now you want to have other women come out, man. Look, I mean, I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe, no pun intended. But what Shannon Sharp is guilty of is being stupid.
Yeah.
For one, my nigga, why are you going to OnlyFans looking for a chick and looking for a chick that's that much younger than you? Now, I'm gonna tell you what does get on my nerves is that people saying, "Oh, Shannon," and look, I would if I'm 54 years old, I'm not going after no 19-year-old dog. I'm just not gonna do that.
Wrong answer.
But then people, and that's what people are really looking at. But have we heard a single solitary negative word about Coach Bill Belichick, whose girlfriend is 50 years younger than him? And
Fair.
Bill Belichick started dating this chick when she was like 21, 22, and he's in his 70s. Have we heard anything about that? See, that's the shit that gets on my nerves. That's the double standard that gets on my nerves when it comes to black men.
You can go back to Robert Kraft and his whole mess.
Him too. But see,
You know what I mean?
that's where there's a double standard when it comes to people who look like us, D. And that's what gets on my nerves. Do I agree with Shannon Sharp's choice? No, I do not.
Fuck
I
no.
don't agree with that at all. I don't.
No.
But if you're gonna let one, but you know, if you and probably why, if they were in a relationship, Shannon probably didn't come out public with it because he know the game, he know the backlash he probably would have been taken. He would have been called weird, but Coach Belichick is called a player.
Yeah. He called that third and long. That's what he called that. He called that third and long. Called that third and long. That's what that play is.
Hey, you stupid, bro.
That's one of them plays that he had Brady run. He called that ex-wife package number 2.
Shit. making sure somebody's playing safety.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
ex-wife,
shit. Hey,
ex-wife package number 5.
Hey, you
We're
stupid.
going third and long, 2 safeties in the back with a murderer intending on sniping this bitch.
Hey, bro.
That's what that is.
All right, now I wanna play this. I want to play this video by Corey Holcomb in the 5150. This regards around the Shannon Sharp case. Just listen.
Oh.
Let's listen.
First, stop right there. Stop right there.
Oh,
Stop right there.
like that.
Okay.
Older.
That's Shannon.
It's a little white girl. It's a little white girl.
I know that.
I already got my reservations.
Hey, you stupid, bro.
I can't trust none of this shit.
You dumb.
Go ahead.
All right, check this out.
What you had as a young man go away, dog.
I hate this act.
You ain't scared of nothing no more once you get. If you've been out here long enough, you done seen enough death where ain't nothing moving you no more. When you done seen your people in a box,
man,
on occasions.
Several, yeah.
What the fuck is you scared of?
Yeah. Or taking
You
care-
already know.
Yeah.
I got a date coming too for that box.
Or if you took care of one of your parents up until that very second,
yeah,
where you had to take care, bathe them,
Or
change
if you
them.
burned them in the bed. You ain't scared of shit.
That's right. I was protecting myself. Rosie wasn't shit. She's in hell right now. So
Darlene got a hell of a story. That's why I got so much patience with
All right,
Darlene. Y'all sleep on what Darlene been through out here.
well, don't worry, I won't hurt you, Corey. Don't worry, I won't hurt you.
Look at that picture up there, D.
I won't hurt you,
There
Corey.
you go, D.
No, I wasn't smiling like that. And I was older.
That's Shannon. That's Shannon Sharp bitch right there.
Thank God that the house didn't burn. Oh my God.
He said that's Shannon Sharp.
right there.
I mean, speaking of Shannon Sharp, since we brought it up, I'm just saying, I am not happy this brother is going through what he's going through.
Oh, it's
But I hope the brother realized that he has a disorder. But what is his disorder? What do you think is wrong with Shannon Sharp, Craig?
You want me to say it for real?
I think
Please
his
don't
disorder
hold
is
back.
Sprungness.
What do you think is wrong with the brother?
I think Shannon Sharp is immature.
Oh, good. There you go.
I think he's immature. I think athletes,
Exactly.
Specifically athletes who were as good as him and have been successful as long as him, have a delusion about life where they think life should reflect anything that doesn't fuck with their ego. So like they, some motherfuckers only accept truth to a certain level because it's too uncomfortable. Certain people want you to be in a certain pocket. He just used to everybody catering to him. Like even the fact that we can't crack jokes on him unless he views us. Like if we was NFL cats cracking jokes on Shannon, it wouldn't be no problem. We wouldn't be hating. But since socially we would be viewed as beneath him economically, we can't even crack jokes and do what we do for a career without people on that level getting sensitive or thinking we hate her. So I just think he's shielded by his success, and it makes him weak, in my opinion.
Hey,
Greg Smith,
you
ladies
can
and
set, you
gentlemen.
can set him
Greg
up
Smith.
whenever y'all ready. He could just come in
Yeah,
or whatever.
Craig
It's all
funny
good.
as
We
a
just
bitch.
got to scoot over a little bit.
Oh,
You
he's
got to get closer
super
to me.
funny.
Oh man, not really.
What do you think is wrong with your boyfriend crush?
That ain't a boyfriend. Goodness sake.
Your crush. He's a crush of
That's too
yours.
bad.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm furthest from
You won't
embarrassed.
fan in the thumb through.
I can help fix that. I could fix his speech impediment.
Oh Lord.
No, I just think he's a good looking baby
Oh,
for his
he's
age
like-
and everything. He was
she's 20?
shape and
What up, dog?
his handsome fella. But I
You know,
think he's
that's
just,
that's
I
Ice-T
think he's too
ex-wife.
gullible and too trusting
Do what?
with that young girl.
That's Ice-T ex-wife.
Craig, scoot over. a
That's
little
not-
bit.
that's not Coco.
Allowed too much to happen.
Y'all have set the cameras up where they work, right?
That one right there.
We got the brother. I
That's
want him
his
to answer
first
this
wife.
question,
That's
too.
Darlene Ortiz.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that's not the blonde. No, she don't look like she'll float.
That's all right, but I tell you what, she for her age, she can still get it.
It's not my cup of tea. I mean,
You can't say that right now anyway. So I wasn't
Fair
expecting
enough.
no reaction from you.
hey, good point. Good call
You
out.
sitting in the bed, yeah, you sitting in the bed with your wife. I wasn't expecting a reaction. If you did, I'd be like, you a damn fool, nigga.
Good call.
We
Carry
got
on.
Somebody that
I will.
was gonna be here last week, but he came this week, and we always glad to have
When it
him.
gets a little deep.
It was a pop lock competition. One
Right.
first play.
Come on, sit down here,
Married
y'all. Welcome, brother Rizza Islam, to the show.
You about to get real
Brother
deep.
Rizza, you all right? Always got that smooth ass hair, boy. God damn, I'm gonna get some Murrays. I'm finna give me some Murrays and lay my shit down, man. God damn it.
You too.
Rizza, see if you could jump in on this question, bro. What do you think the brother Shannon Sharp's problem is? What do you think his problem is? Why is he jammed up right now, in your opinion, brother? I know that hit you. Do you need a minute? You want me to go first, or you want to go? Okay, good. I don't want to put it, because I always try to make sure brother Rizza Islam stays neutral. So that's why I'm gonna speak my piece, and then I'm sure it'll give him time to gather his thoughts. You won't be neutral?
Oh,
Okay. Well, listen. No, do you want to go into that first? You don't trust the who? Okay, why don't you trust her?
Okay, I'll
What
say
about
this.
albino?
Here we go, Greg. You know what, Greg?
The certified Caucasian white woman, I don't trust, and that's
Oh,
because
Jesus, he's a
throughout
Muslim.
history, her position has been
Yeah.
to cause a circumstance and deny that it has ever happened. Deny that she was the cause of it. Pretend that she's a victim. This is how this goes. Take down a big black man and pretend, hey, I had nothing to do with it. Or
She taught the sisters that though, right?
yes,
Because they talk about this a white woman.
There are a number of
I'm talking
women-
about all the women I know act like they don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh, yeah,
And they was the orchestrator
Margaret
of the
Sanger?
bullshit.
I was going, brother.
Yeah,
They
Margaret
said the
Sanger.
mic is off, I think.
It's on now?
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead, Rizza. Let me let you land. My bad.
So the basic thing is, we have to stop pretending that in 2025 that the feminist movement is equal for all women. All right, number one. So when it comes to this circumstance, Shannon Sharp is being taken down because he's messing with a young girl. Number one, beyond his young age limit. Number two, it is a white woman, so they always have that card. Their cousin is normally a police officer. Their uncle is normally a judge. Their grandfather is some high-ranking official. They can always pull that card and take you down no matter how high you go. So that's the first thing you need to understand is if you're going to go into that system, just be mindful, no matter what she says, no matter how comfortable she makes you think she is with you. Keep your receipts and record if that's the lifestyle you want to live. If that's where you're going, then you need to protect yourself. The reality is you should not go in that direction. Now, on the other end, there are a lot of black women who do the same thing nowadays that a lot of white women do. So this is the reason why I said the feminism circumstance is not equal. But there are a lot of them who do these things because they have been removed from their name, language, culture, religion, God. They don't know who the hell they are. And so they're taking on the identity of who they think is the winner. The white woman has been looked at as the winner. So they take on that mentality, those actions, those behaviors. Right now, it is a competition to see how many people can get with a man, sue the man, lie on a man, and get a paycheck. That's a new job description for a lot of women nowadays.
Man, will you
Right.
please say that one
It's
more
just a
time
job
so they don't miss that?
A lot of people don't want to work, so a lot of women now have literally looked at how can I get with a man with a lot of money, make it seem as though everything that he's saying is cool. I love him. I'm comfortable with him. And then just lie on him, say he raped me, sue him, and get a lot of money. Quick come up. Or get a baby, because that's the old school tactic. Get a baby that's 18 years of free rent, free everything. Boom. This is very sick. Now, I don't like having to say this, but this is the truth. Brittany Renner said that. She outlined it very, very clearly. She said, well, if y'all want to just have 18 years of just free everything, get with one of these dumb athletes and get pregnant by them. This is what she said. She said it.
Bruh, what do you say to that?
He's not wrong as far as all that goes. He's not wrong, but I think that was more true to actually no, that is the current mind stream of. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna tone myself. I'm not gonna say the current era of the situation which we live in currently.
You go ahead. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
We're not going to say the current situation in which we live in currently, because the current state of black women and the current state of the white women and who is winning and such and such and such. Look, man, if you don't know who you're dealing with, you know what I mean? If you don't know who you're dealing with, then what you lay down with, and if you're comfortable with that, then that's what you're going to accept. And that's what you're going to get out of that. So, like we was talking about earlier, like, look, being a black man, you are a target. You are a target. And this shit right now that we going through with the Diddy shit, now Shannon Sharp shit, you even a bigger target. You are a bigger target. So if you don't know there's already a red dot in the middle of your forehead, bro, you need to be smarter than the people that's around you.
No question. Now, I'm actually impressed that you actually watered yourself down, but I'm not married. I'm single. I'm not sitting here with a woman next to me. God
Shut
bless
up.
you. And Dave, and I'm being honest. You know, is Gabby there? Is Gabby there with you?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Gabby,
I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask her opinion on it.
no, I will. Let me say what I gotta say. And then, I mean, Gabby can take what I'm about to say, and I don't say. And one thing that I say, put the camera back on you, not your damn ceiling fan.
Oh, my bad. No, I was smoking. Go ahead.
Okay. Gabby can take what I'm about to say because she's a mature ass, grown ass woman. That what the brother said, what the brother RZA said is absolutely right. This bitch is literally becoming a job because what do you notice with all of these lawsuits that's happened? Let's say since Deshaun Watson. Remember we talked about the habitual dick shower.
That one.
Yeah. So, but what was the common denominator with all of those lawsuits?
They're literally 10 to 15 to 20 years, or if not more, younger than them.
No. That's not where I'm going with that. The common denominator. What'd you say, Gabby?
Their jobs.
No. The common denominator with all of these lawsuits, when you listen to the descriptions of the lawsuit, and they just sound gross as fuck. The common denominator of the lawsuits is that none of them are criminal cases. They're all civil.
They're civil.
They're looking for financial compensation. And
it's money to be gained.
Yes, I listened to these lawsuits. I listened to each of these lawsuits and description. I'm like, wait a minute. If somebody did that to you, shouldn't you want them to be in jail?
The only one, even right now, even with Diddy shit, it's still only civil.
No. See, here's the difference with Diddy and everybody else. Here's the difference. We saw that video.
True. Which right now it's still not admissible in it.
Because
it's still not admissible in evidence.
If we hadn't seen that video, we would still have just as many questions like, well, is this legit? Is this legit?
Right.
But we saw that. We saw him kick the shit out of her a couple of times and drag her down the hallway.
Broke out of her.
So that way we can easily sit there and say, oh yeah. He lying like a motherfucker. He did that shit.
He lying like, well, you can hear the way Diddy talk. He lying like a motherfucker.
But what I'm saying is that you listen to the description. None of these lawsuits, nobody's looking to get anybody thrown in jail because you can get a motherfucker thrown in jail and then hit him with the civil shit after that. If you are that traumatized about what, and by no means am I chastising or trolling a person who really has gone through that shit. Because if somebody has really gone through that shit, then the motherfucker who did that to you needs to be in jail. I don't give a fuck who they are or what their status is. But all these people, all these lawsuits are the same. They're all civil lawsuits. If somebody R-worded him, if you're going to accuse somebody of doing something that malicious, that heinous, why are you just simply looking for money?
Why are you looking for money? Right. You need to be looking for that
motherfucker should be off the streets.
Right. It should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
At the fullest extent of the goddamn law. So, but people need, and I did a PSA, and I was so serious. PSA to all successful black men: leave OnlyFans the fuck alone. Leave it alone. They are weaponizing women. OnlyFans is literally a step below prostitution. It's a step below. They're not openly, they're not forwardly selling sex. They're not openly selling sex. They're selling the look. But we know what comes after that.
Right.
And it's targeting successful African American men. And it's like, bro, it's like you hear these stories all the time, and it's like, why do these niggas keep falling for this?
Because you know why? Because we're the easiest to fall for it. Because we're the ones chasing it. We're chasing it.
We're not you're not the easiest ones to fall for it. You're the easiest targets to go after.
Exactly. Now,
Gabby,
what's your opinion? I want your full opinion. I want your full honest to God opinion.
And to be honest, yes, they've made OnlyFans a good platform for that. And I am not by any means saying that the people that started this thing in the beginning, hang on, Mom, in the beginning were wrong. But I think this whole thing turned into something bigger when Me Too came out. When they started that Me Too movement.
But remember, I don't
Hey, Mom.
disagree with you. Me Too movement came out before OnlyFans. Now, how does that make sense? What make that make sense? for
No,
me?
no, it's not. Yeah, the Me Too came out before OnlyFans, but OnlyFans gave them a platform to where they can get away with this shit. That's their platform to get into it, and then you get caught up.
Right.
Big facts.
Big facts.
Big
Big
facts.
facts.
Badass facts.
And it's ridiculous because right now we're in a believe all women fucking society.
Big
I mean,
facts.
there's already a target on masculinity. There's already, and it's like, bro, but it's like, this is an uncomfortable conversation, but it's a conversation that needs to be had. Like, again, there's a double standard when it comes to us. Now, I'm glad. I know Bill Belichick didn't meet his chick on OnlyFans, but it's funny how nobody says shit about that. Again, Shannon Sharpe is guilty of is being a dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and he freaky, but he a freaky ass old man. That's what he is. He a freaky ass old man. But
That's pretty much it.
Shannon, you needed to listen to Monique and get you. If you have a high sex drive, again, okay, good for you. You're old. You're elder black man with a high sex drive. Okay.
You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me there's no grannies with benefits on that
You
website?
don't even have to have grannies, bro. Get you a 40-year-old woman who has a high sex drive. They out there. 35-year-old women that with a high sex drive. They out there. She don't have to be 19. Then she have to be 19. Her brain isn't even fully developed as an adult.
She's not a grown woman. She's still a child.
I mean, she technically is grown, but yes, right, David. She doesn't
She a
have
child.
that grown mindset.
She a child. She a little girl.
Huh?
She a little girl still.
All she doing is selling pussy.
That's it. That's it. A long story short.
That's it. That's it. Hey, look. I'm a motherfucker with a high drive, but I ain't going on OnlyFans. Hell no. 25,000 a cheek. I saw the bitch ass. Hell, Tori ain't worth 25,000.
No, she
For
didn't.
them two fucking couples.
Unless I can claim them cheeks on my taxes, I ain't interested.
Exactly. I mean, it's honestly, it's ridiculous. Now let me go back to the video for a second to see what else they had to say.
For sure.
Out loud. It is a business now. The problem is, if you're a big black man who became successful like our brother, be careful, because a lot of them are placed around you and you think that you are above the system. You will always be checked by them. That was a play from the beginning. What the hell is wrong with you being with a sister that is, or a white woman in particularly, between the age of 19 and 25? And you're up in your 50s. No, I mean, like, realistically, what are you doing?
Well, I think the reason that he has true conversations with a woman who is a child to him, the reason you have a true conversation, besides being lame, and that ain't no diss, that's a real word, besides being lame, not knowing, is because you are in self-conflict at a very high level. Why in the world would you have a conversation with a fucking kid you fucking? I mean, she's grown, but I'm saying, what are you talking to her about? What are you talking to a girl who's 20 and Caucasian about, and you're an elderly black man? He really thought them muscles made him something special. You an old sucker, dude. Every bitch I fuck that's under 30, every time they begin conversation with me, I'm like, wait, I just passed my cover out here. Now shut the fuck up and let me go through this chain without conversation. I don't have conversation for a younger woman. If I got you about 20 years, you here for a purpose. And that purpose is not to conversate with me. How much extra to be quiet and get naked so I can go when I'm through?
But they got firmer vaginas.
This is a fact.
So, I mean, I understand why he's doing it, but it's
a young,
I don't
wet.
think it's that.
Know the rules of the game you're playing.
What is
all
the
I'm saying.
rules of the game?
Know
we're
the
playing,
rules
brother?
of the
Yeah.
game you are playing.
Help
Yeah.
us,
You know
brother.
the system that you are dealing with. This is 2025. Everything's recorded. Number one. Number two, lawsuits being tossed out here like candy. Be mindful. Number three, protect yourself. If you live in this janky type of lifestyle, frivolous, where you have no discipline, you want to have sex with everybody, promiscuous, okay, you have something called NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. That's what people do. Protect yourself. If you want to be this stupid, and I'm saying it just like this because I don't get it,
I ain't
brother.
trying to cut you off, RZA, but do you
I
have
mean,
to
really?
you have to I hope you come up with the words as I say this to the people.
Yes.
You cannot be embarrassed to broker sex.
Right.
And it
You
sounds
simply can't think that you smooth as hell because you swole with a cat suit on talking to Cat Williams.
You're a mark.
but wasn't he already? He was already.
You
paying.
had on a
Like
cat
target.
suit
Well, yeah.
while you was
Hood
talking to
and
Cat.
specific, you're a target.
But he was already paying.
All right,
He was
I'm
already-
good
Can
on
I
the
tell you
video,
something?
bro.
Are we gonna miss this point? If I'm talking to RZA and I got on my sweatsuit that is fitting like a cat suit,
Right, but do you mean that's
That's the reality of it, because, like he said, the one thing he said right then at the end that I totally agree with is the game, the escrow, the quite top is sex. Sex is brokerage.
yeah,
Sex is leverage. Sex is it's money. It's power.
yeah.
Who's got the power? Who doesn't? Who's paying for the commodity that that whoever is offering? And if you're not a customer, then you're the employer. You know what I mean? So what are you doing to ensure yourself, to make sure that you're not ending up in the proverbial doghouse, so to speak? Making
Right.
sure you're not filing Chapter 13 at the end of the day.
Right.
I mean, I agree with a lot of it, but at the same time, it's just like, look, I get it. But he had no business. No, not with a 20-year-old. Not with a 20-year-old white woman. Was it a
Now,
white woman?
What I will say that I am what I will say that I am actually admiring about Shannon Sharpe in this whole situation is that he has not stopped. He took a step down from ESPN.
Right.
But he has not stopped doing his podcast. He has not stopped doing Nightcap. He has not stopped doing Club Shay Shay.
All right.
And I admire that because he could have easily just said, "No, I'm going to totally disappear." No, because to me, you just disappear and make you even look more guilty.
Correct.
Keep doing, keep doing what you're doing. This is what I do. But nigga, just because you still built like the Hulk, don't mean you need to go after a motherfucking teenager, my nigga.
No.
Or somebody at least somebody that's not even old enough to drink.
That right there, just that kind of just shows our current environment right now. Why are you at, how old is Shannon Sharpe? 50-something?
56.
56 after a 20-year-old? No, that's not a good look.
David, let me tell you something that I'm sure you know once you think about it. This ain't new. This ain't new to the climate. This ain't new to the climate. It's just that everything has a camera. There's agendas out there, particularly there's agendas out there to bring certain individuals or humble them or whatever. This ain't new. Women. See, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not trying to say anything disparaging about women, not the real motherfuckers anyway, not the real women.
Because it's real women, and it's real women, and it's women that's for the internet.
There's women that are placed. These women are like these women who are filing these lawsuits or who are being put in place to get access to these high profile, particularly high profile black men. There's somebody pulling the strings. They're being told to do that.
Correct.
Like look at Jonathan Major's situation. The chick had a recorded phone call from about a month before, from a while before they ever went through that fallout. Why are you recording a conversation a long time before y'all had the fallout? Why are you recording conversations if you're not a plant? Why? because you're being told to do that.
Correct.
But Diddy.
Yeah, let's get on to that because I'm gonna take my black ass down here in a minute.
Man,
All right, what's up with this one?
Well, Diddy, what do you think? I think what they're doing jury selection. Chat, tell me what exactly is going on with Diddy do it, Diddy done it, Diddy dummy today.
He's an idiot.
So let me just ask you, how do you think the whole Diddy situation is going to play out?
There's a couple of scenarios where the Diddy selection can go out, whether the whole Diddy scenario can go. I mean, it's not just one way. There's a whole bunch of things that it can go. They can no trial it, and it just be a mistrial because remember now there's witness tampering, and already half of his witnesses or that the state is going to call, they're already tampered. They're already evidence that the state can't use. So the only real evidence that the state can use right now is really Cassie. All these other civil, all this other mess.
Because of the whole Busby situation, right?
Correct.
And who the fuck you think is the lawyer behind the Shannon Sharpe shit?
Same guy, I'm guessing.
Same guy.
Same guy. So the case is already halfway in the water. So that's one way it could play out. Or like you said with the Busby shit, they could just throw the whole shit out. Mistrial. Right there off the rip. Because it's too publicized right now. There's too much that one set of people want him to fry. It's like the OJ trial all over again.
Somebody said that today too.
Yeah,
Somebody said that this is reminiscent of the OJ trial.
Correct. And they just throw the whole thing out.
But here's the difference. Won't no video of OJ doing shit.
It wasn't because OJ was smarter than that.
I know there's a lot of people in real life that would beg to differ from that statement. But I mean, come on, after he got off, he said, if I would have did it, here's how. That was probably the dumbest shit ever. And I love OJ. I mean, I'm just saying, but come on now. Smart and OJ, and as far as that situation goes, innocent, yes. Smart,
no. But Diddy's got a track history of his just doing this. Wait about 5 years, do it again.
5 years, nigga, please. 5 months.
Right. This whole thing with Diddy can go a lot of ways. There's a bunch of ways it can go, but it all depends on the feds and how strong they plead their case. Right now, honestly, I don't think they have a strong case.
Do you think the end result is him doing life in prison or doing a substantial bid? I mean, he'll
do a substantial bid, and that's only if they allow certain pieces of evidence. If they allow X amount of evidence, like if they allow the Cassie tape, because right now we already been told that the Cassie tape isn't even being allowed into evidence. That's a big chunk of the state's evidence. What else piece of evidence, video footage, do you have Diddy doing some shit like that?
Remember, they have tons and tons of tapes.
But how much have we heard about the tape?
I just heard something about the tapes 2 days ago that there was more quote unquote damning evidence.
It's damning evidence, but I mean, realistically, if it was the feds, it would have went to trial as soon as they decoded and deciphered everything. It would have went to trial that day because they got
now. Come on, now you worked for the government for a while. You know they want to make sure they have all their ducks in a row because if Diddy walks, do you know how stupid they look?
That's correct. But right now,
you really think they're trying to have a replay of 30 years ago with OJ?
Correct. But I think right now they have it's a weeble wobble case right now. It's basing on words of this person. It's kind of he said, she said right now. And they can't piece it all together.
Except there's the he said, she said died with that tape, bro.
There you go.
The he said, she said died with that video. It was he said, she said before that video leaked a year ago. And it's been a year.
So without the proper admittance of that tape, The state really is kind of trying to piece together shit.
Maybe the state is, but not the federal, not the feds. I don't know.
And, I mean,
to
and
be
in,
honest,
even in a federal case, how much crime is being committed at these parties?
you know what? Well, look, it's no crime in having an orgy. It ain't as nasty as it may be. That's not a crime. The crime is if you're drugging people.
Correct.
And that's the
That's
crime.
the crime.
If you're bringing people across state lines for
That's
sexual
kidnapping.
purposes, that's
Correct.
that's trafficking.
That's trafficking. Yes.
You know,
Yes.
that's the crime. You getting together and having a big old sex party. There's nothing. There's
There's
nothing.
nothing against that.
Nothing illegal.
Now,
About it. It may be
if
immoral.
there's minors in there,
If
there
there's
are
minors in there, then that's an issue too.
now of all of that, with everything they have right now, how much of that do you think we're going to hear about?
A lot of it, I believe.
If they got tape and video surveillance and everything off these hard drives and shit, but how many people of all of the A-list Hollywood celebrities that admitted they'd been at Diddy parties, how many are going to come forward and say, yeah, this girl over here who let me take a shot out of her belly button was 17?
Oh no. I think it's going to take a plot twist. See, I think they're looking for something that's going to make the public say, "Whoa."
Yeah, it's going to take something really damning.
I think
It's going to take something really damning.
this
to
may
get this
sound
man.
crazy. I think the trafficking and all of that. I mean, I think he'll do substantial bid for that.
The
But what I,
trafficking, yeah, he did that.
but what I think is I think the case that they really looking for is the Tupac shit.
That's murder.
Exactly.
That's murder. And if he had a hand in Biggie shit, that's murder as well.
That's what I honestly think that they looking for. They want to finally put the clamps down on Pac. The clamps down on the Pac situation.
But the thing about that is, only thing with that is there's a statute of limitations.
Not in the state of Las Vegas, my man.
If they prosecute him in Las Vegas, but they prosecute him in New York.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that's a whole nother trial that comes probably after he's gotten his sentence for this case.
If he gets a sentence. In New York, he's not being brought up on those charges. In New York, he's brought up on the sex trafficking, the drugs, and all.
He could be brought up on that in New York, Miami, and Los Angeles. This is just the New York trial.
This is the New York trial. Yeah, you ain't got to tell me Trump is facing charges still to go in fucking Atlanta.
All of those charges have been dropped, bro.
Oh, that motherfucker.
All of them have been dropped. But you know what? Speaking of that, now I want to say something. This is off topic, but I just found out about this not too long before I went live. So the Eagles had their visit to the White House, right?
Okay.
Everybody does that. So
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley went golfing with Trump, and now niggas are mad at him for that.
The nigga play golf.
Exactly. Now people are saying Saquon Barkley is being disrespectful because he played golf with Trump after he played golf with Obama not too long ago.
If you play golf, you play golf. You don't really give a shit who you play golf with.
Exactly.
I started taking up golf not too long ago.
Some people need some. I mean, that shit really gets on my nerves. Some people actually live their life in regards to shit other than fucking politics and legislative order.
No, we live our lives outside of the color barrier of the shit we're not supposed to do. And Saquon,
I don't even think it's color barrier for that one. I really don't. I don't. But it's like, I mean, whatever. I mean, like you said, he played golf.
Play golf. You play golf to play golf.
People are making a big deal because Saquon Barkley decided to play golf. So let me ask you something, David. If the president of the United States said, "Hey, you want to play some golf?" Even if you didn't know how to play golf, what are you going to say?
It's a pickup game. Let's go.
I mean,
I can hate the man at the same time, but at the same time, if I need a partner for these 18 holes, I guess you're it.
If the president asked me, I don't give a fuck who the president was. If the president said, "Hey, Brandon, would you like to play? Would you like to play some golf?" I would tell him, "I'm not good at it, but sure."
Sure.
Fucking president.
It's not even about
how many deals get done on a golf course?
A lot of them.
A lot of them. Like people need to get the fuck over themselves. I'm so
Look,
serious.
look, you can't play 2-on-2 like we used to play back in the day. You can't play 2-on-2 with yourself. If he a partner and he's wanting to play, I'm in with it.
Unless you did unless you did 2-on-2.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, that's 2-on-1. Unless you're hermaphrodite.
Yeah, sure. I mean, Saquon want to play ball. Want to play?
Get the fuck over themselves, man.
Yeah, that's the thing with the current climate in how we are as Americans or just people in general right now.
So
Or
damn,
either
like you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Oh, the Knicks making a comeback. The Knicks were down 20. Now they got it to what? 8? Oh shit,
No.
Josh Hart is hurt.
So either you're war torn as one part of the climate because it's life or death. I get that. But if you war torn and you don't care for the motherfucker, then yeah, fuck him. I'm still like fuck him, but at the same time,
But if I'm
look,
an athlete, you know what I'm saying? And I mean,
Yeah.
if I'm an athlete and I just want a championship and I do the general, go to the White House and meet the president thing, and the president says, "Hey, you're an awesome football player. I sure would like to play golf with you." Fuck
Right.
you! I don't like you. I don't like your. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody gonna do that.
yeah, we're playing golf.
If that's how you feel, then you're not even gonna join them. You're not even gonna come to the White House to visit in the first place.
No, correct. Because he invited you to the White House for football. If you want to play golf, something that you don't even not supposed to be doing, then have at it. Let's all take a second.
People need to chill the fuck out, like for real. Like for real. I heard that shit and I was like, really? So what are they gonna do? They're gonna protest Saquon Barkley outside of Eagles games now because he played golf with Trump?
Doubtful.
Exactly. You know how dumb that sounds?
Doubtful. Very doubtful. The man played golf. I get it. If you play golf, you play golf.
After playing golf with Obama.
Again, those 18 holes by yourself takes all fucking day. But if you get right. But if you play with somebody else, man, it goes by. You drink, of course, to play golf. I mean, even if you're not good at it, you get drunk. You get to ride around those little golf carts and pray you don't crash that motherfucker into a lake.
And the Secret Service is probably driving them anyway.
Exactly. Dude, that's the best part of golf. Dude, that's what I've learned recently. Dude, you don't even got to be great at golf. Get drunk. Get fucking drunk.
You do that at anything, bro. What the fuck?
Correct. You motherfucker. Correct. That's my right as a goddamn American. I will find a way to induce alcohol into my veins about any goddamn thing. But if you want to play golf, then fucking let's go. It don't matter who you are. If I need a partner, I don't care if it was goddamn fucking what's the boy name? Amazon. Jeff Bezos, and the other big head motherfucker, SpaceX. Elon. I'll play golf with him. I don't care. I just want to get this shit over with before I can't walk nowhere. I can't walk nowhere.
Well, okay, I know we just kind of dropped the Diddy situation, but we have plenty that case is going to be going on for a while. Before we go, let me get to the subject of boxing. Canelo Alvarez defeated William School, and I'm like, it was an awful fight. The dude's last name is spelt like skull, but it's pronounced school. And I'm like, nigga, do you see an O in your last name?
I don't know.
But
anyway,
it was an awful fight. All Canelo had to do was secure a victory, which he did, to set up the September 12th showdown against Terrence Crawford.
Oh, okay.
So that's a fight that I'm definitely looking to see.
Fair enough. I mean, that pretty much covers it, folks. Good night, America.
I'm fucking weak.
Good night, America.
You can go ahead, bro. I will close up shop. I will close up shop. You can.
You got it from here.
Nigga, I've been doing this for going on 7 years now. I think I got
seven goddamn years, nigga.
I started in 2018.
Oh shit, you going on 7? You got 7 years. You know what we need to do? We need to hire a DJ. to celebrate the 8th year. I know a guy.
I am a DJ.
I know you was gonna be the guy.
Oh, okay. Hire me to okay.
The
Well, you know,
DJ
we a company now, baby. We a company now, baby.
Oh yeah, you got an LLC now, nigga.
Yes, sir. We a company
That's
now,
it.
baby. All day, all
Good.
night. ENT,
That's it.
LLC.
That's it. That means you can hire yourself cheap.
Huh?
That means you can hire yourself cheap.
Yeah, I hired myself for nothing, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. That means I ain't gotta pay for it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna write that one off.
I would
KFC is doing chicken and waffles.
claim it as a company expense. Claim it as a company expense. This needed to happen.
That's true. There, that's a good point.
That's it. Made the government pay for it.
Hey, KFC is doing chicken and waffles now.
No, let's
Man.
not talk about that.
Man, you falling into that racist bullshit? Of course
No,
they doing
I
chicken
just
and
saw
waffles.
I just saw the commercial.
Yeah, they started doing that probably like maybe a couple weeks ago. They just announced it.
Did you
Of course
try
they
it?
doing- No, I ain't try that
Hell
shit.
no.
I ain't feeding into that stereotype. Of course I want chicken and waffles, but I don't want it from you motherfuckers.
We might try it.
Yeah, the kids might want it one of these days.
Yeah.
Oh, put it on the kids, nigga. You gonna get it.
No, I'm not. I don't even fuck with KFC like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Honestly, I don't either. But every time I eat KFC, the chicken is marvelous.
It's okay, but it's not. It's not. I'll go out of my way. I'd rather cook some chicken and just let that be that. But I'm not.
Amen to that. Amen to
Yeah,
that.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to get KFC and then waffles that I can go to Kroger and do the same shit for. You know what I mean? It's not versus feed into go to KFC and feed into that stereotype.
Well, for starters, I'm not putting syrup on my damn chicken. You can forget about that. No.
Oh, but yeah, that's the whole thing. It's sweet and you got your salt. You got your savory and your sweet.
Guess who's not getting chicken and waffles? Me.
Well, there you go. But you're gonna do some other nigga shit, so it's fine.
Exactly. I always do.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
a pro at. I'm a pro at that. I need to write that off on my taxes. Doing nigga shit.
Doing nigga shit. Exactly. So chicken and waffles? No, not from KFC.
That thing almost $10.
What's that? Oh, the KFC box?
Come on now.
Yeah.
We
I'll pass.
inflation now. What you expect?
Uh-oh. They got that Mrs. Butterworth syrup.
I'm not doing syrup on the waffle. I mean, on a piece of chicken.
Is
It's a 2-piece.
uh-huh.
You get a drum and a thigh.
Uh-huh.
Then you get one Belgian waffle with syrup and your choice of side and drink.
They got the wrong type of chicken to go with the waffle, bro. You need a chicken strip.
Yes.
There you go.
You need a chicken strip.
That's
I don't want
KFC.
I don't want no damn dark meat. I don't want no damn leg or I don't want no drumstick with no chicken and waffles. I need me a chicken strip.
Well, there you go.
You can buy the waffle by itself with syrup for $1.99.
See? There you go. There you go.
Where you going?
I'm gonna go piss.
What the heck?
Let me see if they got any other side.
You got your ring all up in the screen. Oh, wow. Okay.
What's that? What he put on there? Happy couple.
Yeah, he did. That's adorable. Don't look at me, nigga. With the world. Are you serious?
Yeah, so
Do you know who he talking about? Oh, I got him in his soft nigga air.
who's that?
Huh?
Yeah, because he definitely watered down. He definitely watered down that comment about these chicks out here setting these Ninjagos up. Yeah, he watered that shit down.
And plus, I don't live in Richmond no more, so I don't know what the hell y'all out
That
there.
has nothing to do with Richmond.
Oh, okay. I just figured we were talking about Richmond.
No. The Knicks were down 20. The Knicks have come back.
They'll fuck it up in the end. They'll fuck it up in the end of the day.
What? Who the Knicks got? Who they playing?
Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm sad. I hate Boston. Fuck Boston. I'm rooting for the Knicks like I'm a damn Knicks fan.
Likely to love you, Nick.
That's Spike. Hey, exactly. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, wait. 20 years from now, they're gonna come out with a documentary about OnlyFans and it's true.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see it now. Oh look, they do got the chicken tenders and waffles.
You
You
actually
get
are
a,
looking at the menu. See,
get a
that is
3-piece and a 4-piece.
that is some married woman shit that what you're doing right now.
What?
Honey, let me tell you how much these chicken and waffles is. For $1.50 extra, you can go ahead and get you some syrup. And actually, for another $2, you can get you another thigh.
That's what we do on a Tuesday when we order
I
food.
just want some of these chicken and waffles for dinner tomorrow. Settle
We'll
down,
make our,
now.
we make our own chicken and waffles.
I know that's right.
But our oldest came in here and Chipotle commercial was on. She's like, "Can we get Chipotle?" I said, "We'll make Chipotle at home tomorrow."
Shit, I've been doing that all weekend. I've been making tacos. I made chicken and shrimp tacos last night. Them shits was bussing. I did. I made chicken tacos Saturday night. I made chicken and shrimp tacos last night.
Yeah, no, that was her white side showing.
What?
And she wanted Chipotle.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Whatever. Yeah, no, she wanted Chipotle. And I'm just like,
because she saw the commercial.
yeah, don't nobody get excited about a Chipotle commercial. Only reason they get excited about Chipotle anymore is because they drunk at 2:00 in the morning.
Bruh.
Mm.
Y'all are laying in y'all bed now. Get off the camera.
Exactly.
We always laying in the bed when we on camera.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm
Nigga.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
we
sorry.
literally always do be.
Get off camera before you turn the lights off. I ain't trying to have no Instagram Shannon Sharp, Mama Shell.
Hey, fucking around, we'll get you about 20,000 more viewers. Hi-yo!
No! No!
Hello! Hey, America, watch this. Whee!
Bye, David. Bye, Gabby.
Bye, Brandon.
Hi, bro.
All right, man. Love you, man. See y'all later.
Later, bro. Later.
All right. Trust me. I didn't want to see nor hear that. That's adorable. But that's not for lonely niggas like me, But anyway, yeah, it is after 9:00. I'm about to lay my ass down as well, acting like it is. The kids is with their mom, who, by the way, I meant to tell that traveling nachos, mwah! Man, them things was delicious. Yes, but y'all remember traveling nachos from school when they would put the meat in the Dorito bag and stuff like that? That stuff would be good. Wouldn't be good for you to go. That's not something that I would recommend anybody going back to class after you eat that, because your stomach is going blah, 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 blah. But anyway, yeah, it is your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. Got a busy weekend, got a busy Saturday, got a DJ graduation party. I'm gonna be busy. My schedule is gonna be very busy. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Y'all will see me again on Friday. It's your boy. I'm out this bit. Peace. Love you. See you Friday.